racing hardtail. And today just a little bit about racing hardtail for women as well, because there are basically two problems with racing mountain bikes for women. Number one, there are not many brands that produce racing bikes for women, and number two, if they produce smaller frames, like small like this one, they come with 27.5 inch wheels, not 29ers. And since I think all women now in the pro MTB peloton are using 29ers, you would like to have such wheels on your bike as well. And so the Scott scale in small size will come with 29er each wheels and with the geometry that will be easily acceptable for women. But let's see what the bike has to offer. The whole bike weighs 9.75 kilo. I just weighed the bike, so this is the true actual weight. Interesting thing, on the catalog you will find this model on the WTB tires, but it came with Schwalbe racing ralphs. This is 2020 model. Funny thing, these are not the newest racing ralphs. This is the previous generations of those. So most likely there are some problems with the delivery deadlines with WTB and the newest Racing Ray racing ralph. But the bike on these tires is lighter than on the WTB. So it's a nice trade, I would say. We have almost complete XTR components, so XTR brakes. And if you didn't know yet, this is the new design of the brake. So the clamp is positioned in the middle of your brake, and then there's a little piece of this brake that touches the handlebar, which makes the whole brake fully stiff. So compare it to the previous one where the clamp was right here. When you pull the brake lever, the brake will twist a little bit. In this case, fully rigid. Wonderful, I like this. So XTR brakes. Then we've got the XTR rederailleur, the Cassette XT, I think XT, but I'm not quite sure. I need to check it. And then we've got the Raceface Next SL crankset, but this one is also with carbon arms, so I think the weight will be very similar to the XTR. So this is nice, I do like it. As I told you in the previous episodes, the XTR rederailleur works perfectly. It's very good. You can switch off or switch on the clutch, but the clutch on the SRAM rederailleurs, I would say it's a little bit smoother. But this one is serviceable and adjustable. So also trade between XTR and SRAM Eagle XX1. The wheels. The wheels, as for Scott, of course, come from Synchros. This one is Silverton 1.5, carbon rims, nice. And we've got really nice looking tapered hubs. So the flange on the drive side is larger in diameter than the left non-drive side. And then at the front, it's just the opposite. We've got larger flange for the disc brakes on the disc brake side. And then on the drive side, it's a little bit smaller. So this is nice. Then RockShox Seat Select, it's working just nicely, but the lever for the lockout, this is the most smoothly working lever I've ever seen on the bike. I love the way it works. It makes the charger works like a fraction of a second. Very good. It takes almost no effort to fully lock your fork, and then just little touch in order to release it. So lock, release, and when you lock, it is locked. So no movement, almost no movement here. I like it. Alloy Synchros XR 1.5 stem, nicely looking, like new design, and carbon Fraser 1.0 handlebars. Then also Duncan 1.0 seat post. There is like no special, I would say, design here that would take some little vibrations. So the seat post will be light. I don't know the weight of this one. And also the diameter of it will make it easily doable for the dropper post. and you already have the insert on the frame prepared for the dropper post. So the bike really does look nice. Once again, scale RC 900 Pro, and this one in its price, this is, I would say, this is one of the best offers in this price for the racing hardtails. It does not mean that on the higher level Scott will have the best the best bike, the best offer for you, but at this price point and this weight, I would say it's one of the best. The bike does look nice. We've got this is like shiny silver which turns into matte black here, and then matte black on the chainstays will turn into shiny black. So nice looking. Also, as on all of the bikes, huge bottom bracket area. Nice, I do like it. Also the shifter is the XTR, and as you may know or not know, on the XT and XTR shifters you can of course multiple shift up the cassette. So I'm going now up the cassette, but when you push the release lever all the way, it will go 2 gears down. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can go by 1, you can go by 2, and also when you pull the lever you will go by 1 gear down the cassette. So this is something that SRAM doesn't have. On SRAM you can only push the lever, you cannot pull the lever, and you certainly cannot go down the cassette by 2 gears. So you see, 2 up, 1 2, and 2 down. This is very quick system when you are going to the top of the hill and then you need to suddenly accelerate going down the hill. This system much quicker than the SRAM. You can very often hear Nino Schurter when he's going through the top, like many times. On this one it will be just half of those pushes. So nice feature. I do like it on the XTR. And also these are made with a little bit more, I would say, this clicking, it's like harder, stronger. It requires more force, but it will give also more like motion to the derailleur. So when the cassette is muddy, when the derailleur is muddy, and when you push the pedals a lot, it will be just quicker. You feel it more under your thumb. So this is it. Small size, 2 bottle cages, 29-inch wheels. It will be suitable for racing women. Nice bike, 9.75 kilo. This is it. This is Scott Scale RC 900 Pro.